bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. We are here at the Washington State History Museum in Tacoma, and I am joined right now by Marilyn Gist, Executive Director, Center for Leadership Formation, Business School at Seattle University. That is a mouthful.
Yes, it is, Sabrina.
Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
And I wanted to mention we've got lots of school groups behind us here at the museum, so hopefully everyone can hear us. It's a very popular place here.
It seems to be, yes.
So I wanted to start off by asking you, for those who don't know, what is the Center for Leadership Formation?
We are the unit on Seattle U's campus in the business school that focuses on really developing managers, mid-career managers, and junior executives who are seen by their organizations typically as having potential to really move into those top slots, the senior leadership slots.
Sounds like a pretty distinctive program.
It is. So we have several programs actually, but the two that really involve leadership formation are longer programs. So the Executive Leadership Program is 8 months long, and it exists as a standalone certificate program, but it is also the first 2 quarters or foundation for the longer 2-year Leadership Executive MBA. So either way, they get that.
Someone involved or enrolled, I should say, in one of these programs is required to do a project, if I'm understanding it right?
Yes.
In order to graduate?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, what probably distinguishes Seattle U and our center is that we really believe that formation is important. So you can get information from a variety of sources, a variety of universities, online degrees today, but a formative experience is different. It involves direct engagement in a number of activities that are coupled with a reflective process and a discernment process to shape values and intentions as a leader. So part of our intent with the projects, and I suspect you're talking about a social justice project, is that we recognize that business leaders today have a larger than ever role in affecting what we call the commons, and that can be environmental, intellectual, social, but the shared environment that we all experience, and especially as businesses have gone global, they are sourcing through their supply chains a number of different countries, and even their domestic activities have an impact on the local community. So we want the leaders of those organizations to be very mindful in their decision process. So part of our formative experience basically takes them out of their natural environment in their companies with their support groups and challenges them to get up close and personal with members of the community that are underserved. So we focus on what are the societal injustices that are resident in our local community, and we put the people who come into our programs in teams so they don't know each other. It's a natural peer grouping, and each team is challenged then to pick a project where they want to go in and try to correct an injustice, and they have about 6 months to do it, and they're challenged with making it significant and sustainable.
And so, one person, I understand, chose crimes against seniors as
yes, one of our teams chose to work at issues involving seniors who are victims of various types of crimes. And as they explored that project, I believe they hooked up with Crime Stoppers here in Pierce County and found a way to really give visibility to the fact that a lot of seniors are vulnerable to financial fraud in particular. It could also be physical crimes, but particularly financial fraud, where they may be too trusting of people who are taking care of them or people who come to the door, and in some cases have their life savings wiped out. So the team, and this is a project that has gained some recognition, but the team initiated that. Essentially, they created out of nothing an opportunity to really give visibility to that issue, and by hooking up with Crime Stoppers to help intervene and keep those crimes from happening beforehand.
Marilyn Gist, thanks so much for coming on the program and talking to us today.
You're welcome.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers, headline news at the top of the hour.